stains. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it. 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 They don't love it.
Did you answer? You send me an invite?
For some reason it won't let me see. I don't know why. You always have to send it to me. It like literally doesn't give me the option.
If you go to quick play online head to head, it won't let you send it to me?
No, you're like I can see your name, but I can't click on you and do anything.
But yeah, I think you set me up.
How'd I set you up?
Oh, they gives you an advantage because I'm the host.
How does that give me an advantage? That means you're home field. Everybody knows East has home field advantage.
Something funky. Who are you playing with?
I don't know.
I will not be playing with the Buccaneers. Hey, yeah. Fucking Baker Mayfield.
Oh, you gonna play with the best team in the league?
No.
I'm playing with the Ravens.
That's who I'm gonna play with.
You can play with them. Go ahead. All yours.
Wow. Lamar Jackson for the run all day, baby. If I don't throw, I don't get interceptions. I'm already playing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
You get ball first this time. Last 2 times we played, I got ball first.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Wow.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
I just started it.
Oh, you got to stream me getting beat.
That's what he said.
That's pretty sad that I beat y'all on every video game that we finally find one you can beat me and y'all have to stream it to prove it. That's some shit.
You know, we gotta prove it.
I mean, you're just as good as me at Call of Duty.
Joe Mixon as they
you're pretty neck and neck.
And that one blew up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Brandon said, "Are you all healed up from yesterday, Chris?" Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
No, so he already online watching this.
Yep.
The catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
Get him! Get him!
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run.
I'm sorry. I get excited about football. It's mostly because I'm loud. I'm beside her.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Get that. Sorry. Why? Damn.
The man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On second down, here's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to
Get him.
Well, they
That's what I'm talking about.
He will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Sometimes you just sit
What we
back
doing?
and
What we doing? Are we going for it?
defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package.
Field goal, sir.
And that
Field goal.
package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tuesday.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Burrow going to keep it.
I think my first guy running right by you.
He will push his way down.
Literally, your guy running right by you.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to
Brandon,
try
you got
and
some work to
keep
do
the
or
defense
something.
honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, God.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And the Ravens are going to get the football.
That's what I'm talking about.
INT on the game.
I knew I was like, man, it's taking me too long to get in the end zone.
That's what I'm talking about.
This defense is a lot more stout than the.
Well, you get to go again, though. That must have been a penalty.
Was it?
It had to have been.
Okay.
First and goal,
defense.
a chance for an early statement here on
What
the
was
road.
that?
I don't know.
It's 1st and goal again? Oh, my God, man. What
Must
kind
have
of
been defensive pass interference.
No, I didn't even touch you,
Burrow gonna
man.
Give this to Mixon.
I didn't even. That was some bullshit.
Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away.
That was some
And the
BS,
Bengals
man.
are on the
They didn't even say that we had a
first on
penalty.
the
I didn't even
road
see
here
it.
in Baltimore.
What kind of shit is that?
Extra point by McPherson, up
Man,
and
you
good.
got lucky.
And it's now a 7-0
See, I get shitted in this game every time.
Shit. It's only the 3rd time we played.
Shitted
After
every
the
game.
touchdown, McPherson
All them
able to kick this one
interceptions.
away.
Just shitted. I'll run it. Yeah,
And
man.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Please. I don't know.
Jackson and the Ravens come
All
up
right.
now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release.
That wasn't no fun, man.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the
Takes him
defense
forever
is
to get the
certainly
ball out.
coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They run the option.
Oh,
on 2nd
no.
down. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this
12, what we gonna
Bengals
do, sir?
D.
What we gonna do?
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and
I
12.
don't know what
I
we're
don't think
going to
there's
do
any
now.
doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
Get up the field, man.
Play for a loss. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Yeah, go for that.
So
on your own
nothing
34.
doing
I
there.
appreciate
And
that.
that's going to make it
Your
4th
opponent is
down.
experiencing
Excuse my
network
snarkiness
issues.
here, but isn't the
Please
idea
wait
of
while we try to
completing a
get him.
pass
He quit,
supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one.
Sir. Bruh. He quit. You see that? You saw that, right, Brandon? They said your opponent is experiencing network issues, and then he's gone. That's a win for me. He was 4th down anyways. I was about to score again. Made him quit this time. Dang. That fast. It's made him quit.
Everything I
Win's a
ever
win.
want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking on the fight. Promise you if anybody can hold me, I can. The right man, baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back, run it back, and run it back, run it, ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. About to start taking photograph. Run it back, make it to the front.
Oh, just quit like that, huh?
I'll be back, make another van. Ultra fast. I ain't with the
Shame.
Back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. Body act and run it back. You see how I act, nothing I lack. Feeling like a fatal heart attack. I died for that. I ain't stressed about it. I think less without it. I'm a cat at anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key. Running back, let me have it back. I'm a cat at anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key.
yes, like that. Solo might be right back. Oh, yes, like that.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, why you quit?
My whole freaking computer shut off. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I was just sitting here. My monitors, everything. I don't know if that was a power surge in the house.
We count that as a win, by the way.
That's fine. It is what it is. I mean, I'm 0-3. I'm good. What's the difference between 0-2 and 0-3? You know,
Go on, go into your settings and make sure like you got all your stuff like where I can send you an invite.
Run it back, run it stack. In the truck with his body tag. Post the gas.
The game's loading back in now. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. Like, everything just shut off. It wasn't something on my computer. I'm assuming it ain't something on my computer because my monitor's turned off too.
That's what mine used to do on Call of Duty all the time. I think it's a graphics card thing.
Well, no, I mean it shut off. It like powered everything. Like it like shut the power off to my computer, my monitors,
Your
to everything.
computer shut off or just your monitors?
Everything, my monitors and computer and everything. Like everything connected into my computer.
That's what mine usually does, but I can't remember if my actual computer shuts down. I don't think it does.
Yeah, no, my computer like shut down.
Just my monitors, everything shuts down.
Settings, crossplay is on. Accessibility. I don't know if it'd be internet. Probably
No,
not.
you have to go if you hit play with a friend, and then
Point call, book gameplay.
if you hit the right stick and then hit the start button, it's right there, social settings.
He said it
Just click your right stick from the main menu and then hit start.
He said so. What he's thinking is that when I fell, that I did something to the joint. So he said the only thing for that, really right now.
You said hit right stick.
Yeah, click the right stick, and then there should be start. If you hit start, it should be social settings.
Okay, privacy, crossplay,
I don't really know.
notification,
I don't know if any of that would do any. I think that
friend request received.
because I can't. It won't even let me send you one. What do? You just go to my name and click A,
Yeah.
and then send it. So
Yeah,
I can't click on your name.
and it pops up a whole nother menu.
Yeah, I can't
Like
click on your name.
I go to
don't know why.
quick play, online head to head. It gives me my friends list. It's loading up now, and it gives me the next menu: quick play or quick match. Play a friend. So then if I click play a friend, it pops up all my online friends.
Yeah, same thing. It
And
does for me too.
you're the second one down. I mean,
Oh, it actually let me now for some reason. Whatever changed, it just let me.
So you sent me one?
Hold on, let me
I don't have any invites.
Feel brainless, but look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started. Please give me a pardon, cause this
Did it let you send it?
Yeah, I just sent it.
crowd marching. Time to shut it
can
down, we
invite
made
you.
the
I got
whole
it.
town Spartan.
Going live.
From outer
There we
space,
go.
so all my homegirls marching. It's about to get critical.
There we
This moment is
go.
pivotal. Here to feed the streets and say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy. They'll
I
look
run
behind me.
Baltimore
Told you I'm the
getting ready.
best. I done said it with my chest, so for real nobody try me.
wrong with Miami. Maybe.
That's typically what you give to grab the wins.
I got you next.
Maybe.
Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on a whole nother planet, I'm about to show you. This wouldn't work if we planned it, meaning you won't understand it. We have to wait like a Saturn. This feel like splitting an atom.
I told you the only update said between 2 and 6.
Watch out for my evolution. Around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, I'm an institution. If I gotta reiterate, that's where I'ma lose it. It's my world and I'm generous and let y'all peruse it. How obnoxious, she ain't got a conscience. She's okay with being a little absurd and pompous. That's because I kill it, then stick around just to haunt it. Waiting on my thank you, be grateful that I...
Get me back to the main menu. What happened? Did you get kicked out again?
Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face way. Now it's like work for 10K more, cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I stepped on stage, they be like, see the crowd going air, they be like. So I stepped on stage, they be like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going air, they be like, ooh yeah. Crazed and courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the you think a day is. But hey, what about it? So I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like, so I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going air, they were like, oh yeah. Southside on the track, Mellow made it right.
New drip, I just spent some G's on my attire. These righteous keep on going, but my jeans getting tighter. I went overseas with the swiper. Bad, no, I never seen nothing like her.
I'm back again, sir.
Happened again?
I think I got it figured out. I think the cord that was plugging into the back of my computer was really loose. So I was like, I would bump my little, I got like a strip up under my desk, and I would bump it, and it would just cause that cord to come loose. I got to search everything. My little box was still on, like the light on my power strip under my desk. It was still on, but nothing was on to my computer. Like my little USB ports and my soundboard and all that stuff normally is on, even if my computer's off. It was all off.
That's interesting.
So so I was like, something's up, and I went back and reached, and it was like barely plugged in. So I pushed it all the way in, so hopefully that fixed it. Something stupid. And something's just telling me not to play with freaking Baltimore. You know?
Not play with Baltimore?
So that's what, I mean, my computer's telling me that.
I'm here, Jimmy. Oh wow.
All right. All Try this over again. At least we hadn't started yet. Then I'm at 0-4.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here.
What did you say about Warzone?
Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins.
They are taking the Sheik Island out?
Yep. Sheik Island will no longer be a part of the resurgence map rotation after 23rd playlist update.
Why don't we just leave it in rotation?
Sanders now to get
I guess a lot of people not playing that right now.
And we are underway from Miami.
Get the ball first. Let's just run it out.
End zone, here comes
Let's see what we can do.
And look at
Nothing.
This.
Oh.
But it looks like one of the DBs.
You know how this is going to start.
And they'll have great field position here as the ball will hit the 15-yard line.
This game hates me, dude. Like, literally, I can't do it. I've never seen a game that hates me more than this game.
On the opening kickoff, just not
like,
the press
seriously.
you obviously want to see.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one. Remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua hit, and the ball is out.
Give me that back.
One of the linebackers has got it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, it is...
And right away, he lost the football.
Oh, you fumbled again?
Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
That was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Bounced right back on it, keeps possession. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That's a good pickup. That's a good save.
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd
Gotta do something.
Just the first quarter.
I'll screw it up right here, don't worry.
So important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible.
Madden would be so
pretty
stressful.
decent ball game.
I'm more stressful playing this than I am playing Warzone.
Long night.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Come on, bro.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's
That's
a
the shit
catch.
that's happened to me yesterday.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
My guy wouldn't even attempt.
Very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's 33, that's pretty good.
So the big play means just like that.
I think it was one-on-one. I was like,
red zone now on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
I'm back. I hadn't been here for a minute.
Sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down.
Get that ball. You got to catch that, dude. That'd have been you. Your guy would have caught that. Your guy would have caught that.
Sometimes when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding knowing where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he dropped it. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's my luck, too. Your shit would have caught that. I'm really surprised he didn't catch
His old
that.
brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected
Really
it. I
surprised.
think they were popped it free.
got wide
So
open
back-to-back
from that blitz.
incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
It'll be difficult to run.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there.
Right to the damn.
3-yard gain.
And
Huge hole.
down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Fumble.
There, but it's incomplete.
Looked like a fumble to me.
A lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once.
Looked like a fumble to me, sir.
You think maybe that tackle being gone makes defense is a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Get up there.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. This
Oh, my God.
to Jalen
Oh, at least you didn't get it, but god dang it.
They stopped him short of the first.
What we doing, B? What we doing?
A gain of 8
Coach says
there
go
on
for
the
it.
play.
I was thinking about, I was going to kick a field goal, but then his
We hear so
suggestion was to
often
go.
how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
I don't know what I want to
3rd
do
down,
right here.
they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
I don't know
So
what it
they'll
picked.
pass on
I
what
ran out
would
of
have
time.
been
It
a
picked back for me.
49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going
Sure
for
you
it on
running it
4th
here.
down. They're going
Oh,
for
you
it.
didn't, huh?
Here's Tua with it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this
I
one.
threw one
Maybe
too, though,
setting
so,
the
you know.
tone, Charles,
You
for
got
a
a
game where the
fumble and
defense
interception. I
really
got
takes
two
center
of
stage.
And don't you
No, I
think
got
the
a
both
fumble and
offenses
interception, too.
are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And a solid run here as a pick is down to the
I think I've rushed for more yards this game than I did all 3 games yesterday. Just saying.
No score after 1 on EA
saying.
Sports.
Ugly first quarter.
I'm gonna fall apart. Don't worry. You know it's coming.
Raven football here as we
Your
begin
defense is a
quarter
lot
number
better. It's hard for me
2.
to score.
As they've got it with a 1st and
Hard for me to
10.
score.
I'm gonna fall apart, so it doesn't matter.
Jackson now.
Come on, baby. Perfect. Oh, get it over there faster.
He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7. Jackson going to keep it running right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision.
That hurt.
Stopped to the backfield.
Going
down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt too much.
I didn't take my
Give this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
On the 14.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We going for it. We going for it.
Okay.
I know I need these points.
Throwing is Jackson.
I didn't get in.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say
they gave it to me.
Short. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
That freaking sucked.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Here now, 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working on the
God, bro.
He tried to fit in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this back.
That's why I didn't.
That's
why I went for it. I knew that.
Touchdown.
I'm just giving it to you.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo as
Two
teams like
people on. How about
meaning
screw my own
3
stuff up?
safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a
Brandon, watching this.
pick 6.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score.
A lot of game left, sir. There's a lot of game left.
Because I know I'm going to choke it anyway. So. Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
You know I'm gonna choke it, so it doesn't matter.
And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it
One
out.
really bad quarter where I just freaking screwed up bad.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the
let
drive.
you score 28 and one.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball.
Coming for you, sir. Coming for you.
Great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right.
Oh, thank you.
Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Inside the 20.
That's how I felt yesterday, sir.
But Charles, with his talent,
it was like every throw I threw
was right the ship. It's him.
Don't worry, I'm still going to choke.
You don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new game.
Touchdown!
Damn it!
Smoking it, sir. He's smoking it.
I honestly think I actually probably think that's the first touchdown that I've scored on my own. It wasn't on defense. I think that's the first touchdown I've scored against you that on myself, by myself without defense in a pick 6 or something. I think both of the ones I got yesterday were pick 6s.
Downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
The white and purple
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14-0.
I'm winning right this minute, but I'm probably gonna choke it out here in a minute.
As we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
It was 2 quarters yesterday, 3 quarters yesterday. I let you score like 28. So
Tucker now to kick it
at least 2
following the touchdown.
Just putting it way back.
And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
I want to know where Brandon's
They're
at.
looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling
There
plays
we go. Get in there and get him.
Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
I won't let you run anywhere today.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
We had one good run. That was about it, though. I've been trying to.
The rest of them have been negative or 1 yard. The fucking camera's shaking and shit.
Here's Tua.
Oh, get there.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield and man coverage and make it
my team over here.
Zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Found your team, huh?
I don't know.
That's it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, right over here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
I was there, but
field. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Whoa.
They'll get this into the hands of him.
I hate somehow I switched to that player and made him ball. I've done that.
Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Good throw by you, because I sure as heck switched to him and somehow just made him fall.
Needed that.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. That'll make our score 14-7.
I don't know. I don't do too well at passing.
Gotta lighten me up this game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is
I mean,
Sanders.
7 interceptions, 2 games in a row. That makes you a little scared. Don't you dang go run
And
out.
not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll
oh my God, that was
deep.
ugly.
Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted.
That was ugly. I didn't mean to throw it that guy.
Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25.
Now you got a
First
chance.
down Miami as they get set to start the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Tua going to throw.
God dang it, bro.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Ah, that's frustrating, bro. You was in zone coverage. I thought you were in man coverage.
Touchdown.
That dude just that corner just right in there, just took off.
Well, partner, I do know
Bad
this.
thing is
If
I
you're a
probably got
defensive
Tyreek
back,
over the
you
top.
have more chances to make a team now than ever
Same
because
here.
people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Yeah, them interceptions, they will piss you off. Trust
Because
me.
more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs.
I couldn't quit calling them yesterday.
I only got 4 in the
and
first
because of
half.
that,
And a
more
fumble.
defensive backs on
I've
the
already
field
got
on
2
those
and a
plays.
fumble.
Maybe
Give you
time
7
for
seconds.
One play
One
on
play.
offense.
One Hail
7
Mary.
seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take
you
a
could
knee
just ran it
and
all the way
bring
back right there.
football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And going deep for Hill.
Yeah.
Here's another interception.
Put another one in there.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will be brought down.
No,
on
6.
what will be the final play
He just
of
said
this
6.
first
He
half.
just said 6.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
Pretty much
2
every
quarters
possession
down,
I've had
2
with
still
one
remain.
finish.
We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
At least you get
The
the ball back.
Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
I'm still not beating you as bad as you beat me
Now from his
yesterday.
end zone.
That hurts.
And no alley to be found.
40-something
The
to
coverage
7.
was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
It's a new day. Hey, it's only halftime, Chris. You could definitely beat
It is.
me.
First down
40-something.
Miami as they get set to
doubt it.
start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least
Still
in
throwing
terms of
interceptions.
yardage, but that hasn't translated so
Yeah,
far
jumping
to
in front of that
scoreboard
grab.
as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate
Come
that
on, what?
defense loosening.
Bro, why did you not?
Goodness, another interception.
He was supposed to run. That was supposed to be a slant, and he stopped.
Bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a
The
Raven
fuck was
touchdown.
that?
That's
And
shit happened to me
Charles, for
yesterday,
this
dude.
offense,
That was
those
supposed to be a
interception
slant,
woes
and he
they
just
kind of had in the
stopped.
first
He
half have
stood
now
there.
followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage.
I'm trying
turn
not
that
to laugh,
into a
but it's
pick
funny.
6.
Laugh, bro.
And that
Laugh it
defense is in a
up.
spot now
Oh, shit, I
where
might
they're
miss
thinking
this.
about ways to close this game out. As confidently
Oops.
as they've been playing,
I
I
will not
expect
play
them
with
to do
Miami
exactly
anymore,
that.
that's for sure. Wow, bro.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
What it is, you was laughing
And
about my
this will be
7
a
interceptions in a
touchback.
row.
Rios deciding
I
not to
didn't
bring it
Jesus
out.
7 already.
Christ.
You got 7 already. That's only the
The
third.
Dolphins at
The
the
beginning
line
of the
ready for
third.
their next drive. I kind of
just
feel
karma.
like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Oh, my God. What'd I do?
Off to the races, down the right side, inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami
I'm still like on my controls. I'm like screwing with my controls. Like, I made my guy die by accident.
75 yards.
He like dove and wasn't even close to
Dolphins
you.
get a bit closer.
I start panicking and I just start hitting buttons. He about
Extra
missed.
point up and good by Sanders.
27-14.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Now I just need you to throw a few interceptions, sir.
I probably will,
Now
sir.
after the touchdown,
See
ready
him
to
feel
kick it
pretty
away
good
is
today.
Sanders. And not willing to risk
ran it
another
out.
fumble.
That's it.
He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
The big boy right there in my face.
Maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Bradley Chubb came in and got him. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line.
When I didn't see him like back up, I was like, oh,
protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Jackson.
Okay, intercept that.
And he's
my dude just stands there.
For the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Just stand there and now you're trying to make a play on the ball.
2 yards away from midfield.
There you go, sir. Giving it back to you. I'm starting that downhill spiral.
Working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Need to wear his defense down a little bit.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Wear him down.
Getting this quickly to Barrios. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And now you're able to run the ball. Can't do nothing with you.
Down to the 23-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Completes it to the tight end Smythe. And he gets it inside the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mostert. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? One more time with Mostert.
Get in there, baby. Get in there.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Tua going to keep it on the draw.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
On this one.
Like, I tried to do a quarterback draw. Why would he turn? Like, I was holding forward and he turned around.
6 yards there.
I like
leads to 4th down. Okay,
I like
so
it,
you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well,
I like it, sir.
The game wants me to lose.
Because
that was me yesterday.
Trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down.
It was like people were just doing whatever the hell they wanted to do.
That goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
Touchdown Dolphins! Tua finding his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this game.
6 points. Why don't you gonna come back and beat me by 1 point?
I hope.
'Cause I missed that field goal.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I hope.
And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Do something.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction
What am I
after that
doing?
last touchdown.
I'm supposed to be a
as they
pass.
nurse this small lead. It'll be a loss of
What the
13
hell?
on the play. And it'll
Must
be
have been
a
RPO or
second
something, and I didn't hit the right button.
We've played 3
I don't know what it
quarters.
was.
You're watching the NFL on EA
Yeah,
Sports.
I'm crumbling apart,
Back
sir.
now in Miami.
Nah, this
It's
is
the
where you take off
Ravens
right
in
here.
control of the football.
This
They've
is your
also got the
win right
lead as we get set for the
This is
fourth.
your revenge game.
No, I don't know about all that, sir.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. On the option right is Jackson, and he'll get this one up to about
Run on
his
3rd
14.
and 21, sir.
He'll get 2 on the
Keep you on your
keeper, but it
toes.
becomes now a 3rd down. So he's able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do look.
What the?
His pass is intercepted.
The shit was that?
Time today.
I love how your guy can run from behind my guy to in front of my guy. My guy don't even move.
Brought down around the 7-yard line. So my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half.
I'm
I just
falling
wonder on
apart,
the other
sir.
side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now
got the
guess
momentum
what?
back, too.
Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
All right, let's go.
Again, it's Mostert. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
Oh no, I hit the
But
wrong
I
button.
often think that
Thank you. Oh my
That
god.
is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I can't challenge that. I can't challenge that.
Offense to
I need
the
to-
interception
I need to
on
challenge
defense and
that.
converted into 6 points.
Crumble, sir. I'm crumbling.
A very important
Lead,
extra
baby.
point there
Let's
up and
go.
good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown,
I gotta zone.
ready to
I gotta
kick
get in
it
the
away
zone.
is Sanders.
That's not. That's not.
And not willing to risk another fumble.
Play
He'll
smart,
sit
Chris.
on
Play
this
smart.
one. It's
1
a
point.
touchback.
It's not, Chris. All you
Play
need is
smart.
1 point. You could take
1 point.
You could take 4 minutes to get down the field and then just kick a field goal.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And my whole camera
The
shaking
bad
and
news
shit.
for them,
That's
they've
what Mom
seen
was
that
doing earlier
cushion
when I
they
was
once
fucked
had
up.
totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try to keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Jackson. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins.
A few yards.
Bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Gotta get that tilt yardage.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
This could make or
big
break the
plays
game right here, sir.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football.
Yeah, my guy got bumped up against your guy, and he was just
position.
over there. That freaking sucks.
Now I need to score here.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to get stopped up.
I really got to stop you real quick.
Give him a yard down to the 43. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because
I thought you intercepted it, bro.
You really don't look smart as a quarterback.
I needed that, man.
I
thought my guy grabbed it. I thought he was going to get that.
I thought you intercepted it. Oh, my God.
Wow.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Should I just run out the clock here? Oh, I went out of bounds.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
Really need an interception. I got a feeling you ain't going to be able to run it.
He's going to get it
I can't
again.
freaking
Just
stop
looking
him.
to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to
Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is,
here.
but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
So they try
Now you got
to
to
get a
score and get
2-score
a
game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well.
More than that, I can't even
game
do
in this
anything.
situation. They've got to feel much better about where they are.
I got to get 2 scores altogether.
Now after
In a
the
minute and
touchdown,
25.
ready to kick it away is Sanders.
We had 2 timeouts.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
I ain't liking this too much, sir. I mean, closer game than yesterday. So, I mean, I'm making improvements.
Here's 1st and 10.
I mean, if I win, I'll say you had me scared in the first half.
Here's Jackson.
I thought I was done for.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Throwing, Jackson. Dobbins with it.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
4th and 1.
To the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one. That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
First down or touchdown. This game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Jackson.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Jackson.
And this is intercepted.
Good way to end the game.
Do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins will take over here as they get up to the 43-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So a couple more interceptions.
The quarterback has learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Second and 10.
Got a man. It's Barrios complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Last play of the game. Can I throw an interception?
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline.
Yeah, only 9 points. That's not
bad. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just execute.
Diego. I'm with the cash like Diego. God. All these dumps on the go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God.
You got one more game.
They don't play with me cause they know that I'm gonna go, no Diego. Solitaire. Earrings, they be shining, keep them blinded. Ain't met up, yeah, I can't. Since I got rich, and she say I'm just cause I took her on the island. The money keep on piling. Talk to me, yeah. Better talk nice. Fell in love with the fettuccine, they bought that, can't talk twice. Now they praying my
I see you, man.
everything I do, I gotta walk like. Let them in, jacket off, rich, so I'm off life. God.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
All these diamonds on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that
Hey,
I'm
you,
on
Brandon?
go, no
Are you back,
Diego.
Brandon?
Oh, he decided to show back up now?
I'm not sure. It says one viewer, but I'm not sure.
I don't need to watch the beating twice. Well, that wasn't too bad. I can take that one a little bit better. I mean, I fell apart at the end, you know.
You fell apart in the second half. You didn't
We're at the
score a point in
home of the
second half,
Super
sir.
Bowl 52
That was your
champions,
problem.
Lincoln Financial Field.
I know you faded me out.
PA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Let me get beat again.
And this will go as a touchback. And
I mean,
they will
I'm already
begin
doing
things
bad,
at
so,
the
you know,
25.
probably going to keep on that bad path. That downward spiral, you know.
I didn't pick my game plan this time.
And your game plan is just
First
intercept the ball
play,
like
and Purdy wants to throw it. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And
Even
the Eagles
one-on-one,
are gonna
you
get
still intercepted
possession
every time I
here
throw
as
it
they
down.
force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber. An opening
I thought it was a
drive
good throw. No, I thought it was going to be
There's
good.
no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. I give him a nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Give him 9 on the carry.
Man, get out of here.
Set up with a second
what
and
the
1.
fuck? You getting your ass whoa.
Hey, last game's close. You wasn't here.
They'll send a receiver here.
Yeah, I saw that fucking interception, and then he run it right back down the field.
Fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead
One play.
Swift. A good spaced out
Yeah,
right there as he takes
yeah.
this down inside the
I wanted to leave it.
5-yard
Hey, bro. Back it up.
10 yards there, and an Eagle first down.
How best to describe that
Hey,
one?
man,
I'd say right
why
down
didn't you get on
Broadway
playing
on
with
that
us last night? You was out there practicing, wasn't you?
No, I really wasn't.
We see a lot
I
of
fell
between the
asleep.
tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon.
No, I did. I woke up back up. I dozed off like 9:15. I woke back up 10:30, and I was like, I ain't getting on.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
We know you was playing Madden, Chris. You ain't got to lie to us.
Pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And I'll tell you, somebody trying to be a good challenge for you.
That one a first
Jackson.
down pickup of 8.
Nah, probably me.
Oh, you?
I probably ain't played Madden since probably 2000.
Running game, make the
Yeah,
defense
I'm right there with you, sir.
and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come
Break them
out.
legs.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
It's been rough.
5 yards.
I'm gonna get him though. I gotta keep pressing. I'm getting better and better.
No doubt.
Throwing
Okay,
is
nah,
Hurts.
you can't keep that mindset, but you got to get that mindset. You're destroying him every time.
Back at the 23-yard line.
I'm destroying you every time,
He
Chris.
couldn't get away. He'll wind up
Never
losing
gonna beat
a
me.
dozen yards, a 12-yard loss.
And if he does, that's just a little brother feeling pity and letting you win
So
one.
after that sack,
Probably
Hurts
right.
and the Eagles,
That
tough
man
spot
get one
here.
every once in a
3rd and
while.
long. He'll look to throw.
Oh, man. All right, well, I'll let y'all tonight.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Chris, you can't sack me for a 15-yard loss
Elliott
and then let
good
me
with a
score.
PAT. And it's now a 7-0
What you
game.
doing?
Yeah, Austin talking to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Trouble, sir.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Another interception. Nope.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
2nd and 6. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Couple at a time, sir. Couple at a time.
His job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Oh, man. Nowhere to go.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
You say we're going to force a field goal attempt, but I feel like you're looking at plays right now.
No, what?
I feel like he's lying to me.
Yeah, I feel like I got to score.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead
It would be very makeable.
Now Purdy.
Interception.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Man, just not my game.
With a pick.
Run! Run! Son of a bitch.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
It's a little too late to throw that.
Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner.
Trying to make sure he was going to be past the
and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation,
I told you I was still crumbling, sir. I can't do nothing last. I had recovered from last game.
Prior season.
Yeah.
And they'll put up
I got PTSD yesterday and today.
At the 25.
It's only the first quarter, sir. You got plenty of time.
The 49ers.
I tend to get worse over time.
This drive underway.
I'm already starting off like this. It ain't good.
Early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Somewhere, yeah.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Need some points on the board. Something serious. Hey, what it is, I'm really trying to just wear your defense out.
Okay.
Keep them on the field at the beginning.
This is
Right,
the
but the end they wore out.
EA Sports.
You know?
49ers nothing.
Just let your
The
defense run all the way back so they
49ers
go right
with
back
the
on the field.
football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Purdy.
That ball, one time,
He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into
I throw it away and he wouldn't throw it.
It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
I can't do nothing loud. I can't do nothing loud. This is ridiculous.
In the first half.
Oh my God.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is
Just stuck with Baltimore.
turnovers. You're not
I shouldn't have. You were killing me with that RPO.
against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Run option.
Yeah, keep that defense on the field.
Sign there as his guys will
right back on the field.
At the
We're sticking to the game plan.
And now's where you strike right here. Defense is tired.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything.
Yeah, but I didn't want him to spin.
Get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Put old Brock Purdy on the ground.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I got to get this damn camera to stop fucking shaking.
Hit as he
it takes him so long to throw when you hit the button.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Yep, interception.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Gets past one.
I mean, what are my guys doing? What am I doing?
Now inside the 25. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. 58 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And Brown is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out.
More like yesterday. I thought I was better than I was yesterday. I ain't looking that way.
If you decide you want to concede defeat,
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First
You're only streaming it.
At their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position.
I think what it is, it takes a second because my screen shaking. It takes a second for my stuff to pop up there.
There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would.
Yeah, I'm rattled. Yeah, like it don't.
Out of a smaller back.
Oh damn!
Purdy's throw complete here.
I did earlier.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Halfway there.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to wait to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. Purdy will look to throw again here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just get down and out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
You guys get behind the line so fast. Like, look at him. I'll just run him back. Don't stand a chance. line sucks.
They go play action here. Purdy.
There we go.
Touchdown 49ers.
Idiot just had Aaron Weister go over
Debo
his
Samuel.
Debo Samuel.
30 yards. And the
Oh,
49ers are able to make
That
some
dude just
inroads
came in
here to that deficit.
52 suck.
Hey, at least I didn't get skunked.
Jake Moody now for the point
Back
after.
in the game now.
I'm back in the game. Sir, you're still 3 up on me.
He's got
Yeah,
it to
but I'm
bring it
gonna
back to
throw 3 interceptions. I haven't threw my 4
28-7 now.
interceptions.
The score, Eagles 28, 49ers 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Nah, I'm good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Hurts to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts. And this is
Intercept the ball.
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Zacchaeus here hauling it in.
My God, I can't freaking do nothing.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone.
I wanted him to die, but he didn't do anything.
A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that.
Damn,
2nd down.
I wanted it.
He did a fine job there of not
Yeah, you
hitting
didn't
it
need
before
anything,
the ball
sir.
arrived. And
Yeah,
I got to
sure.
tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's broken
That's
up.
like 4 or 5 drops in a row.
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes
What
when
are we
you're
doing,
losing
sir?
a game and the team's still
Dropping
throwing
the
with
ball
this kind of a lead,
over and
you
over
start
and
playing a
over.
little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So Hurts is off, and
Oh, you
on
kicking
comes
it?
Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will
I
extend.
just thought you were so far up, you might as well said screw it, just might as well go for it.
Right in this first half, kind of follows
Never
it
know
for
when I
their
throw 3
kicker too,
interceptions
as he
in a row.
adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah,
That's
and the
my
way
job,
that this
sir.
one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much
My
about
job,
pressure
sir.
kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'll take my 24-point lead in the first half.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And a big loss.
I lost like so many yards right there.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
I run too far back. I don't try to stay in the pocket.
40 ticks to go in this first half.
I just run back the whole time until I find somewhere to throw it.
Over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Purdy now to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And down he'll go.
Well, got the yards back at least.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Charlie Werner.
4th and 8.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
How are you going to do that, sir?
Just in case I stop you, I have at least time for one play.
We can't just run out of time.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh my God! Every time.
For the 4th time today.
Even when it's 1-1, I still interception.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
What you doing, sir?
Looking for the perfect play. But my quarterback taking
on 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL
Gotta go a little deeper than that,
on EA Sports.
Well, my quarterback wouldn't let me hike the ball for like 7 seconds. I was trying to throw a little slant route to the outside. Get out of bounds.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Somebody get it.
Now the throw on third down. Knocked
Decision, sir.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a fourth down.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
Like option?
I do not.
Or how to hold it?
I do not. No. Oh shit! I forgot I'm running the ball. Yeah.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
I just stopped. I wasn't even paying attention.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up third and 5 now. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled.
No gain.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield if they don't have it.
And now here is another interception.
That's not even who I was throwing to.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
It's not even.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions. What is this?
I don't know. It wasn't even the guy was
young quarterback.
I would think I was
he's still out there. And he threw a 5th interception.
Because I was throwing to the guy over top.
He believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Do something good. I stop to get a chance to come back and throw it himself. And not necessarily come back, but just to freaking catch up a little bit. Exactly.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, come on.
And it's incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
See ball, interception ball. Intercept the ball. That's what
you need, right?
That's what you've been doing.
An incomplete pass on second down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, my God!
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one.
Never seen so many drops.
Well, partner, given where that drop started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm.
The last 2 drives have been able to stop you from
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Final minute now of the third quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Let's go.
What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
Really?
And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football.
You see,
it
Brandon,
give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
Third quarter was better for me, though. We only got 3 on
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Swift. 2 yards, good enough for first. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case at this O-line. This D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They run out of the gun with Swift. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Field goal on 1st and 10.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. Hurts going to keep it running right. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he's still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the option to give to Swift here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Already decided, sir.
It's not over till it's over, you know?
2 minutes left in the 4th on 34-7. That's pretty decided.
Swift is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
It is ugly.
Just come into a game
40-7.
total team effort, CD. I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was
thought I was getting better, but
early
apparently
on
not.
that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The comeback starts now.
I don't think so, sir. Interception starts now because I got to throw the ball and now I got to get interceptions. Yeah, I'm forced to throw the ball.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
She's not going in games.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Thank you.
Interception.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, they talk so much
now
shit.
It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Okay, I didn't throw that away, but
Going to be incomplete.
inaccurate.
That's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
Even my own quarterback
It's been a
beats me.
blowout. It's been continually
You can't
fueled
throw
by
accurate
big
pass.
turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Thank you.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, an impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
You practiced him before.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the blitz on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Reed Blankenship. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
This game's worse than yesterday's.
It actually is.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Elliott good with a PAT, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
8 of them.
That don't make no dang sense.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Dude, that wasn't even the right
route. Here's another interception.
That was going straight down the field.
Darius Slay with a pick. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
Yeah, but your quarterback was getting hit. You held the ball
isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Yeah! Be intercepted! It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
That's not even who I threw it to.
Tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
I don't want to do it. That's not even who I threw it to. And he caught it, but still wouldn't even want to throw it to. I gotta get off here, sir.
Yeah.
Later.
Later.